Every single year, it's the same story with the Dallas Cowboys. This is the year. This team is different. And then the season plays out, and somehow the results never match the hype. And look, this isn't hate. This is just the numbers. Because when you actually break this team down statistically, the truth becomes real clear. And if you want real breakdowns backed by real stats, this is DRDTakes. And today, we're talking about why the Cowboys are not contenders. This is a team that's supposed to compete for championships, but instead, they finished 7-9-1 and missed the playoffs. And when you start asking why, it all comes back to one thing: the defense. Let's talk about the Cowboys' defense, because this is where everything falls apart. Dallas gave up 30.1 points per game, which ranked 32nd in the NFL. Dead last. Let that sink in. Dead last. They also allowed 371 yards per game, ranking 30th in the league. And overall, they were a bottom 3 defense in football. And here's the real problem. Opponents converted over 41% of their third down against Dallas. That means teams weren't just moving the ball. They were staying on the field. That's not bad defense. That's one of the worst defenses in football. Now compare that to real contenders. Super Bowl teams almost always have a top 10 in scoring defense. Dallas, they weren't just outside the top 10. They were dead last. That's not a small gap. That's a completely different level. And then you add this on top. No Micah Parsons, your best pass rusher, your most disruptive player, gone. And you can see it in the numbers. Less pressure on the quarterbacks, more time in the pocket, and a defense that couldn't hold up. And this is the part people don't want to hear. The Cowboys don't have a talent problem. They have a results problem. Because offensively, they put up 27.7 points per game, top 10 in the league. And it doesn't matter how much you score when your defense is giving up 30 every night. And eventually, you have to look at the top. Jerry Jones has built one of the biggest brands in football. But when it comes to results, the Cowboys haven't reached the NFC Championship game in decades. At some point, that's not bad luck. That's a pattern. So let's call it what it is. A real contender needs a defense that can get stops, consistency, and execution in key moments. Dallas had none of that. Not with the 32nd ranked scoring defense. Not with the bottom 3 unit overall. That's not a Super Bowl formula. This isn't hate. This is reality. The hype around the Cowboys, it's always there. But until the numbers change, the results won't. And right now, the numbers say everything. The Cowboys are not contenders. This is DRDTakes. Thank you for watching, and God bless.